What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we got a little nighttime special for you. So, I work night shift. Now, for those who are curious, how many nights can you work in a row? So far, the most I've ever worked was 26. And I know what you're going to say. You're like, oh, okay, Miguel, 26 nights, da da da. Okay, so now I'm gonna need you to understand something. 26 nights. For most people, will go home and then they're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep my 8 hours, my 6 hours, my 4 hours, or whatever situation. I've somehow managed, because of life and other stuff, situations going on, to consistently be running on low amounts of sleep. I'm talking about, there's been the most low amount of sleep I've ran, even on the 26 run. There were some days that it would be no sleep. Other days that would be 2 hours, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Like, it'd be some ridiculous amount. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But I will tell you that you will be struggling so hard at work. You'll be the constant. And you have to get up, do some work, do something. But it is possible. For those who have stuff going on, and it's low key. It's low key kind of goated in a way to, like, okay, if you work day shift, right? You work, let's say 8 to 8, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So essentially your whole day is gone. By the time you get out of work, you're essentially is done. Like, everything's closed, everything's like you maybe can go to the gym, chill a little bit, but everything's done. And then you go to sleep and then you run it back. But the way sometimes night shift, that it's kind of like a little bit, it's like a sword almost. Like, you pay the price, but you can get so much stuff done. Like, sometimes I'll leave work and I'll be like all groggy and dying, and then as soon as the sunlight hit me, it's like I get a plus 20 HP, like a boost of regen, and I can like lock in and do so much stuff. Like, I will literally be dying at work, and then I'll leave work and I'll literally go to the gym, take care of like groceries, go shopping, do like something that I would probably do on my off day, and just like knock it out on like just a regular Monday, and it will save up future Miguel problems or future Miguel like situation. Like, it's kind of, but yeah, you probably won't sleep that much though, and you'll probably be running off of a lot of caffeine and energy drinks. Caffeine pills will save you a lot, but some people, can't. I mean, it's not the most healthiest thing. I ain't gonna tell you that like sleeping only 2 hours 45 minutes for like a couple of days is not the most like best situation, but it is doable. I ain't gonna lie to you, it is doable. So, this being said, I know that doing this profession, you're not gonna be rich. You're not going to be like a multi-billionaire. Like, that's not the goal of this profession. This profession, you will probably just make good money. But you could double down and do this while you can go back to college and like maybe, I say you want to do CAT scan or do some other higher education. You could. I mean, it would low-key kind of be hard on your body, but you could hypothetically do it and still sustain a full-time job and do like other side hustles, other jobs. There's been times where certain stuff was lined up where I've literally worked night shift, and then I'll turn around and I've gotten to work and do other businesses and other job stuff and kind of made double the money. I mean, yeah, I was probably like dying by the end, kind of sluggish, but it is doable. Like, if you would work day shift, unless you are okay running around the night doing stuff, and like, it is possible. I'm just saying, it comes at a price. Even with like, I have kids, as you can see, there's a car seat back there. I would literally, kids would be sick. I'm like, it's not a problem. It doesn't affect my money. Like, I'll just give up sleep. That's all it is. That's all it becomes, is giving up sleep. But it kind of gives you the ultimate kind of, coverage on that sense. But I mean, eventually down the pipeline, the older you get, I'm assuming, like, if I'm 50 or in my late 40s, or like I would probably not be able, like, your body will probably not be able to work 26 days straight and like barely be sleeping. Like, you're probably gonna pass out. Like, this is probably not sustainable. But as a young person, the body is resilient. That's what I'll tell you. Even in college, in the Xray program, I realized that, because I haven't necessarily, like, post college, I've never put my body back to that level of stress. I've been kind of backing out, and then opportunity arose to where I could have worked those 26 days, 26 nights, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance, because, like, I hypothetically, because when you'll be working overtime or when you get any extra money, you'd be like hypothetically like running the numbers in your head, because, like, I already know how much money I can make per extra night shift, and I'll be running, and like that number was too big, and I was hypothetically thinking about how much money that was, and I was like, how much stuff I could pay out, like, how much stuff I can achieve with that kind of extra money, and it kind of just like motivates you to, but it does take a toll. I ain't gonna lie. Like, today, I'm pulling another, on April, 25 days. Yeah, 25 days. So this is my second run of the month. So, like, back in December, I did the 26th. So this April is another month. And I think next month I have like a good amount of, I think I only pull it back to like 22, 24. So it's a little bit less, just because I had stuff going on. But it's wild, the amount of money you can make and like the stuff you can do. And still, I mean, it does come like a toll as far as like doing this, the family and stuff like that. Like, it comes like you're running on E constantly, but it is achievable. All I'm saying is, if you haven't thought of doing night shift, give it a chance, because, like, if you're willing to sacrifice your youth and you're willing to give up a little bit, you're able to achieve so much. Like, right now, I've done so much stuff. Like, if I would have because sometimes night shift isn't available, like where I work, always, like the overtime. So, like, I'll go and I'll work like a day shift, 8 to 4:30 or 8 to 8. And those days I feel so tired. And I'll literally be like, well, I didn't do anything besides just work. I didn't get anything done. I didn't see the kids. I didn't get it prepped. Like, I literally, like, I feel so bad. But, like, right now that I'm working extra night shifts, I feel like I can get so much stuff done, but like, I'll still just be tired. But it's weird, because, like, night shift tired versus day shift tired is different. Like, even though, like, I'll go to sleep at a reasonable time, like if I worked 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., like, let's say I'll sleep around, I'll get like 6 or even 7 hours of sleep, versus like those nights that I'll stay up all day and I'll run night shift off of like 2 or 3 hours of sleep, will be the same level of tired. And I'm like, it's weird. So all I'm here to say is, if you're willing to give it a shot, do it. I hope you enjoy these random videos I make. I'm just here to educate the fellow Xray tech peeps, those who are new or those who are currently in our professions and are in the daytime or are curious to know. I will continue making videos. This one in particular is the brand new ones, because you'll see some animation. The other ones, I have literally made content for like the rest of the year, just posting like every single day of just random topics. Well, not random topics, but like very niche topics of radiology that when I was a student, I was always curious. Like, hey, I wonder this, that. And nowhere on the Googles or the YouTubes would that information exist. So I am here to give back to the community, and I hope this video turns out great, because this is my first time filming at night and I have like a light. But yeah, it's worth it. Give it a shot. I know, like, especially like me, like you do get I know some of people are like, oh, but what about your kids? Oh, what about the? You still get to kiss them goodnight. You still get to have dinner with them. If you're willing to give up sleep, you can have breakfast with them, depending on what time they leave. You can pick them up early from school. You like there's still. I mean, it does like you will be kind of groggy and stuff, but you can like even imagine if you work on the weekends, right? You can give up sleep and you can go live like one weekend I literally gave up sleep. Went out with the fam. We went like on a whole regular weekend adventure, and I just like showed up to work with like maybe an hour sleep, and I was like, well, it was a very productive family day. I'm just tired, and I was the one who paid the sacrifice. But it was a wonderful day. Like I did not let my job hold me back. Day shift, you could never. I'm just saying. Give it a shot, all right? And this is pretty cool. This is the first time I've used this like facial thing where it like zooms in. It looks pretty cool. Let me know if you like that. Look at that. It's first time tracking. Yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See you on the next one.